guys, bottom of the bridge, the Matanzas Pass Bridge, I believe it's called, connecting San Carlos Island and Estero Island, which is where you find Fort Myers Beach. And we're just down at the bottom of the bridge here. I'm gonna shoot a couple of short vids here. That place that you can see kind of there blue through there, that all got completely wiped out during Ian, and much of this was damaged as well. It looks like they've pretty much got things back to normal here. It's been a couple of years. There was a couple of hurricanes right in a row, Ian and Melvin, I think, that did quite a bit of damage here. They're still working on it, but it's always, this is a cool place. They got good colors. They got the Key West colors going. Over here on the left, when we get to it, also with the Key West colors, you got the kind of the cream color, the light blue, and the lime green, and the light blue again. It's all Jimmy Buffett production. That's Margaritaville. Morning. I think that's probably a subject for a completely separate video. I'm going to go sliding through the old Times Square area here. Okay, so there you go. There's the Margaritaville right there. This was a big deal. When Ian hit, give you a little background here. When Ian hit, these guys had just poured concrete, but the concrete was set and everything, but there were no doors or windows or any of that expensive stuff installed yet. So they got just a huge break. The hurricane blew some water and sand through their brand new foundation. Didn't really cause much damage at all, and they were able to proceed with their plans and finish this place out. I don't know if you can see how huge it is, but it's pretty good size. And again, I'm going to wander up there and poke around in a separate video, just because I'm curious to see what it looks like a couple years after I've been here. The sun rose just a little while ago. Yeah, see that building there, the blue and the yellow, that's also part of the Margaritaville thing. They're on both sides of the road. It's a huge complex. I don't know if you guys need background on Jimmy Buffett, but he was a beloved Florida folk singer. I think he was Florida. He loved Florida. He loved the beach. He loved margaritas. He wrote that famous song Margaritaville. And he toured like crazy. He did a lot of shows, made a lot of money from doing his shows. And he was an astute businessman. He invested it in hotels and restaurants and that sort of thing. So anyhow, Jimmy's no longer with us, but we turn around and get a look at this little empire here in Fort Myers Beach. I seem to recall it's like 300 rooms, something like that. It's got spas and gift shops and all that good kind of stuff too. So it's a big deal. Provided employment for workers right afterwards. This parking lot here, there used to be a really famous bar here. And I should remember the name because I've got a few of their glasses at the house. People used to leave them out on the beach and I'd pick them up in the morning and bring them home as a souvenir. Gosh, I can't remember the name of that place. That was here by this parking lot here. This all got creamed. There were buildings here where that guy's standing out there. There was a bar, and you see it there. There's the broken pier. That pier's been broken since Ian. Over here, buildings got wiped out in Times Square. There has been an adaptation to that. A lot of work has For instance, we got the ice cream shop here, right? And here we got the sunglasses, and glass jewelry, hair braids, henna tattoos, hair wraps, and body jewelry. And here we got your CBD products right here. Peace, love, and weed, it says. Don't compare our products with just Delta 8 and CBD. CBD, 100% legal. There you go. So there used to be buildings standing here. Well, they're gone. There was a whole row of them. There's a big restaurant over here where those bathrooms are standing and where the trailer's standing. There's a big restaurant there, completely erased. Over here was the Greek restaurant. Now you see these very clever food trucks. Let's go take a look and see what we got over here. We got all day happy hour. All day happy hour. $5 mimosas and $7 mixed drinks and ice cold beer starting at $6. Here you got your menu for this place right here. Charbroiled hot dogs and wingies, tenders and burgers and all that good stuff. Right there. It looks like they're working on this food truck right here. No, that's the real deal. Buffalo Grill it's called. Interesting. Very nice. So this is how they've adapted after the hurricanes. This was a Greek restaurant right here. It stood on this spot right here. It was a regular building. You know, there's a whole row of regular buildings here. Now, I think some of these owners, they bounce back right away with their own truck so that they wouldn't lose their spot. Still nice. Not bad. Not bad. This is called the Times Square area. Yeah, all the way from that blue trailer to that black trailer, now to that boat. It was all buildings. Now they've kind of bounced back with mobile type businesses. A little less brick and mortar. Look at here. This is the Gulf of America Buffalo Grill. So they're antagonizing their potential Democrat customers right there. Because that was the Trump invention, the Gulf of America. It's pure silliness. How you doing? You gotta look at this boat. Look at that, it's all got the yellow tape here. Evidently this is like an art exhibit, so you can get in there. There you go, folks. Yeah, this is the entrance to a restaurant right here. Gone, gone, gone. Got a nice tile floor. I forgot what they served. It's, you know, the usual fare, I think. Burgers and stuff. I've already walked the beach this morning, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of look around Times Square a bit. This is the old pier. And project timeline, construction summer 26, completion summer of 27. Okay, so here you guys want to look at it. There it is right there, Hurricane Recovery and Resiliency Project, Fort Myers Beach Fishing Pier. This was real nice. It was kind of a gathering place for people. They'd come here and fish at the end of the pier. Now the Pelicans are doing the fishing, which is a pretty good deal for the Pelicans. You know, I'm always rooting for the Pelicans. You see, these are kind of modern day ruins here. Let's see if we can get a little perspective on that. Yeah, you know, it's like that. There was a gift shop halfway out there. It was nice. Here's the main beach by Times Square. Some of my favorite place to walk. We're past sunrise already, so I'm kind of done with my main walk. I'm gonna head back to the vehicle in a bit, but take a look at the downtown Fort Myers Beach area. Yeah, that was I've said it 3 or 4 times, but that was a Greek restaurant right in this corner here. It was a great spot to eat. They had the, the gyros and the dolmades and the tiropita and the spanakopita and all that good stuff right there. This place on a corner, what does it say? Sir style? That place got creamed. All the windows were broken. Water up to the 2nd floor. It was a big mess. Now next to it, in that empty lot behind it, there was a tattoo parlor. That entire building, it just had so much damage. It stood for maybe a year after Ian, and then they finally decided, oh, hey, we got to take it down. It's just no good. So that one's gone, but they fixed this one. I don't know if it's going to withstand the next hurricane any better. It's a bunch of glass. I don't think the glass is much stronger. Let's see what you got in here. It's all your beach kind of stuff. T-shirts and jewelry and all that gimrack. They got the same stuff across the street over there. And it's clearance, of course. So this is 5th Street to the left, Estero to the right, Old San Carlos Boulevard. There you go, folks. This building, or buildings, you can see here, empty lot. Nothing was empty here, folks. This is all buildings. So here's the rules if you want to build in this spot. Downtown zoning, commercial, multi-use, residential, lodging, office, retail, civic limited marine. Yeah, 50 foot of frontage. That's got to be very expensive land right there. This place got killed and they never fixed it. See, all the windows are still blasted out of it. Empty lot next door. This is downtown, folks. I mean, look at here. That's available. I'll show you that in case you want to spend some of your centavos down in old Fort Myers Beach. Get a business fired up. Well, there you go. There's your info. Looks like you could probably do this as a package deal. There you go. This place survived. Oh, look at here for rent. No, it looks like it didn't then. This is a gift shop. They had all kinds of stuff in here. Again, if you're interested, it is a ton of rental space, retail space, excuse me. Check it out here. You want to start a business in Fort Myers Beach and gamble that the hurricane won't get you. Okay, we'll stand back from it a little bit, see if we can take a look. Yeah, see, it's like that, right? What do you suppose the rent on that is per month? Woohoo! See that brown building across the street? All decked out? Let's cross the street and take a look at it. Oh, that used to be a Pizza Hut. Right there. That was a Pizza Hut. Hey, I'm going to catch you on the next video, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you want.